Hello, gorgeous goddesses. So I'm just preparing some space to take you through this really simple and also powerful process today during this full moon. So I'm just burning some Palo Santo at the moment and cleansing out the space. If you have worked with me before, you definitely have experienced the ceremonial aspect of what I do. If you've been to retreat, then you've probably experienced it on a hyper level. So that's always exciting. But we can do it from the comfort of our own home. So today the oil that I'm using is actually called Journey On, which is really a beautiful blend. And it's it's a very specific oil. And I love to be able to use, hey Janine, these elements, right? We use elements in ceremony and we bring in all of the senses. So I'm just going to take a moment just to ground into the energy of everyone who's either here live or who watches later or who sees this in general. So just taking a moment to breathe into the heart. Beautiful. So we're going to do a really simple breath practice today that's going to work on increasing your lunar energy. So when we're increasing our lunar energy and we're working with the full moon, we're really allowing ourselves to be in our intuitive state, to be in our receiving mode, to be nurtured, to also be in that pleasure mode, the playful mode, the mode of the creative essence of Shakti energy and the expressive essence of ourself, and also the playful essence that really then brings everything to us. When we have more fun and we let ourselves go and we allow ourselves to be supported, everything seems to work out better because we're in the flow, right? We want to be in the flow. So this full moon is a beautiful time with the shift that we've had in the month, this beginning of August and the coming out of the eclipse season, to really just, it's like a fresh start, right? It's all this beautiful energy of loving and spiritual growth and abundance all happening at the same time. So it's a really beautiful time. And I'm going to be using the Ganesh cards today. So I'll pull a Ganesh card for us. And Ganesh is the perfect little sidekick here because he's the remover of obstacles. So when we're working with Ganesh, we're letting the obstacles release. We're working with the full moon to release the energy of anything that's not serving us, any limitations, any mind junk that's not necessary, anything emotionally, anything in our environment that we don't need anymore. So we want to use these energies together of Ganesh. It's funny because he is this male deity, but he has this really beautiful energy, right? He's the elephant. He's fun and he's light and he's playful as well. So a really beautiful energy to step into the next really 90 days. I'm really feeling like there's this 3-month process that we're stepping into. And I haven't done much research on it, so I'm not, sometimes these are just like the claircognizance, like you just know certain things. So if you look at your life right now and you say, okay, this is August, I think 15th where we are. This is August 15th and on, 3 months from now, November 15th, oh my gosh, I'm going to be over the ocean and on a plane on my way to Bali. So for me, 3 months is going to be massive. Like I'm getting ready to have one of the most epic experiences of my life at the end of that 3 months. So really looking at what do you want to experience 3 months from now in your life? Where do you want to be? Do you want to be flying over the ocean with me, right? Going to Bali? Do you want to be in a new place in your business or in your life or in your relationship or in your work, or what it is that you are feeling called to, that your heart is actually calling you to right now, to say, okay, I need to release all of these things, right? Internally and externally, so that in 90 days, this is where I am, right? So are you calling in to manifest more of whether it's love or abundance or success or peace or joy or even clarity, right? Cleaning out so that you can feel really clear within. So we'll be using the message from Ganesh. We'll be using a breath practice to increase our lunar energy, our moon energy. And we'll be doing a little bit of a guided meditation with the Divine Mother and the moon. So let me just feel into which card, which message really Ganesh is sharing with us today. Ooh, this is one of my favorites. Okay, so the message is empowerment. It's number 23. 23 is also a really powerful card for myself because my life path and my destiny number are 5. And actually the time I was born is also a 5. So very interesting things about me. 5 is a very physical number. In numerology, it's about the physical body and physically teaching out to the world. So my service to the world and my mission and my sole purpose is about teaching and sharing. So number 23 is about empowerment, and he's holding at the solar plexus chakra. So when we're in our power, we allow ourselves then to release again what's not working so we can call in everything that's meant for us. We're like this magnet, right? We want to experience what's meant for us, not what we're allowing that isn't working for us. So let me read this full message to you for empowerment from Ganesh. Rely on your inner strength to ensure your dreams are realized. So this is where we're going to go in to asking the question for our journaling is with this very simple question and message of your inner strength for empowerment. Rely on your inner strength to ensure your dreams are realized. Because our dreams really deserve to have us honor them. They're there for a reason. They're there on purpose and for a purpose. So here is the full message. The blessing of Ganesh is sensing your personal power, being confident, responsible, and reliable. The energy from this card is a feeling of optimism and positive energy. Dreams and long-term goals are becoming reality. If you have been lethargic or unmotivated, take time to tune into your personal power. Yellow is associated with the solar plexus chakra, which is the 3rd. This chakra is considered to be at the core of your being, your power center. Here is the home of your self-esteem, your willpower, self-discipline, and your personality. Ganesh is showing you that there is an important purpose for you in this lifetime on earth. You are awakening to your personal power in the memory of yourself as a soul. Your healing will be complete when you see the light of your soul and know that light is who you truly are. Every time you criticize yourself, you weaken your resolve. Loving and accepting yourself and acknowledging your value are the foundation of a balanced solar plexus. I just need to make a note of something that's coming through. Okay. When the solar plexus chakra is in balance, you are confident and empowered with a healthy level of self-esteem. You have respect for yourself as well as respect for others. You have a strong sense of self and your personal power, and you use it responsibly. Be confident in your talents, love yourself, be willing to powerfully express yourself. Choose to be direct with your desires at this time. If you are asking about a decision, all indications are that the time to act is now. I mean, that doesn't get any better for this full moon, right? The time to act is now. So this, again, this card's all about self-empowerment, the solar plexus chakra, your power, right? Your power to be who you are, right? Your personality is your personality because it's supposed to be your personality, right? You are you on purpose for a purpose. And if you live out your purpose on this planet in your power, then you're going to feel that sense of ease, of love, of acceptance, of bliss, of joy. So this is what I want you to do. We're going to first do the breath, and then you're going to go through these questions. So if you want to get a journal out or paper, go ahead and do so. You can always come back and do them later under the full moon. Light a candle, have a light on, and then put them under the full moon so that you feel this sensation. And I'll take you through that guided meditation to just release, right? Release, let whatever wash over you and through you that doesn't need to be with you any longer in this lifetime, like ever again, right? You get the power to choose. And when you come from your power space, your center, your solar plexus chakra, you allow yourself to will yourself to that which you desire the most and the dreams that are meant to be realized in this lifetime, okay? So let's go ahead and do the breath practice. So this is, again, it's a very simple one. We're doing 26 rounds. You're closing off your right nostril. So let me actually turn myself because I am backwards. Okay, so again, this is the card 23, Empowerment Ganesh at the solar plexus chakra, all about being in your personality, your personal power, realizing your dreams from a place of being, right? So when we release that which isn't serving, which we no longer want or need to allow, we create space then for our dreams to be realized. So with this energy, increasing the lunar energy, if you're having anxiousness, you're having anxiety, you're having nervousness, you're feeling out of sorts, right? You're maybe a little fearful. Any of those cause this energy it's high, right? But not high in the way that feels good. It's high in the way that doesn't feel good, right? It's not serving you. So when you increase your lunar energy through the left side, so we have our Ida Pingala, that allow us to be balanced, right? The energy crosses in our central, our Sushumna nervous channel, and we want them to be balanced. So if you're too in your lunar, it's good to have lunar energy or solar energy, because you're allowing yourself to take the actions, right? To will yourself to that which you're meant to be doing. But if you're doing it from a place of the head and the ego instead of the heart, then it doesn't always work out. So you want your lunar energy through this full moon to be flowing, right? To let your intuition and your intuitive state to be in high working order, operating on a high level, so that you can just sink into nurturing yourself, nourishing yourself, being in that space of listening to yourself and tuning into the messages that are coming through, and the true, not the disillusions that tend to be there that are related to ego or fear or anxiety, but the awareness of being in that place of that flow, right? The universal flow of the feminine energy that needs to come through you and is asking for you to honor her, okay? So you take your right nostril and close it with the thumb. The fingers are pointed like antennas, right? So up to the heavens. The left nostril you're breathing in and out of. So we're doing 26 rounds through the left nostril, okay? Your eyes, let me check here. I want to make sure. I think the eyes are going to be closed. Let's just put the eyes at the third eye, right? So that we can really just focus in on our Ajna chakra, the intuitive chakra as well. And so when you're doing this, it's in and out through the left, okay? And it's just a full deep breath. So I'll be counting with you. It'll be an inhale and an exhale through the left nostril. Everything is through the left. The right is closed completely, okay? So get yourself where you're comfortable, maybe even doing a couple of neck rolls and shoulder rolls to make sure that there's no tension there. Just so that you can sit up with the spine nice and tall in whatever posture is good for you, okay? Closing off the right nostril. The left hand can rest wherever is comfortable. You could just have it resting in your lap. Whatever feels good. The thumb's gonna press into the right nostril just gently. So making sure you're soft in the shoulder, there's not tension there. And then just closing the eyes, inhaling and exhaling through the left. Round one, inhale. Exhale. And just continue doing this. Allow yourself to become in this meditative state where the mind softens, the body tunes into the breath. Allowing yourself to start Really being in your space of lunar, moon energy, intuitive state. Try to make the breath as full and complete as you can, while you let the mind soften, the ego release. Remembering there's nothing to do here other than just be with the breath. In and out through the left. You're halfway there. Keep breathing deeply. Eyes are gently closed, looking into the third eye. Breath is full and complete through the left nostril. Last round here. Release the hand down. Just allow yourself to breathe. Just tuning in. And start to imagine the moon full above you, over you, in this space where it's very calm. You allow yourself to feel a sense of connection with your higher self. As the moon is shining brightly over you, you start to feel it coming closer and closer with this beautiful loving energy, this beautiful compassionate energy, this beautiful cleansing energy. So bright, so beautiful, so soft at the same time, this luminous feeling starting to come closer and closer and closer to you until you literally feel as if the moon is resting right above the crown, so big and bright and beautiful. And start to feel this energy of the full moon washing down through the crown, through your whole body, all the way out around your auric field and out in every possible space, all the dimensions around you, all of the directions as well. It starts just flowing soft. And you start to feel as if you're just floating in this bright, beautiful, luminous light. Feeling softness coming from your heart chakra within, washing over your body as you're resting in this big, beautiful, cleansing and nurturing light. And just feel yourself resting here. It's like you're supported with this sensation of softness, of lightness, of being cleansed and feeling anything from all of your lifetimes wash away as this moon energy flows through you. It's as if you've become one with the moon. There's no separation between you and her. You're just allowing that energy to flow through you as if it were like the ocean, just flowing in and flowing out, washing through you to capture anything that needs to be released, and allowing the energy to flow outward, washing away into the abyss, just letting it fully dissolve out of your being. Feel yourself becoming so luminous and radiant as well. From your solar plexus all the way down into the roots of who you are, and all the way up through your crown out into your auric field, into the angelic realm. This beautiful flow of radiance, of release. Breathing here as you feel the support of the Divine Mother, as if she's just living within you and you're living within her, again as one. Letting yourself feel light, feel at ease, at peace, nurtured, nourished, and supported. And then start to feel all of your energy pulling in as if you were a magnet into your solar plexus. The light of the moon coming into your solar plexus, your power center. Feeling so much of a charge there that you instantly feel empowered. Take a breath into that. And then allow your light and the light of the moon to start separating. Keeping your powerful light radiating from your solar plexus in every direction, and starting to allow that moon energy to start rising all the way back up. All the way through your entire auric field, all the way through the body, rising up through your heart chakra, all the way through your third eye, up through the crown and hovering again over you. Taking a moment to again allow this energy from the moon to feel as if it's showering you, cleansing and purifying anything that's unnecessary for you to step forward into the next level for yourself and your life, so your dreams can be realized with nothing in your way. Let this energy wash over you as you start seeing the moon rise all the way up, 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 way up into the sky again. Take a moment to bring your hands to your heart center and let your head just bow towards the hands as if you're bowing your head to your heart. Tucking in this beautiful divine feminine energy into your heart space. And then lifting the head back to neutral. Feeling yourself coming back into the space that you're in with this deep connection to the moon energy, to the divine mother, to your divine feminine power. Take a nice deep breath here. And then when you feel ready, opening your eyes. If you feel like you need to move, go ahead and move. However you feel that your body wants to express itself. Maybe just stretching, opening up. Standing if you need to. Just giving yourself some time to just let your energy flow. And then I want you to, with your journal, write these out. You don't have to do them right now, but I do want you to find these answers within, because when you're in your lunar energy and you allow yourself to be cleansed of those limitations or perceived limitations, you are in a new space of creation, right? Creating from who you are, expressing yourself fully, and allowing your dreams to be realized into the real world, right? So I want you to ask yourself this. Again, I actually will put these down in the comments so that you can see them later and come back to them, okay? So if I were to rely on my inner strength to ensure my dreams are realized, okay? So if I were to rely on my inner strength to ensure my dreams are realized, what am I doing? And then you can also add into this, what am I doing? Who am I being? Okay. So if I were to rely on my inner strength to ensure my dreams are realized, what am I doing? And who am I being? Okay, so that is the main question that you're asking yourself for this full moon. Okay, finding the answers within. And then the other question that's going to follow this is, how can I give myself more love, acceptance, or you could even say, how can I accept myself more fully? Again, I'll put these in the comments. And how can I value myself and my dreams more? And you could even say, how can I value myself and my dreams in a way I'm not yet, right? So more, or in a way I am not yet, or in a way I haven't yet. Okay, so these are your questions to tune into when, after you do the breath and the meditation, to really let the answers, let them rise up from within you, because they're always there. From that space, one of the things that came through in the card was the time to act is now. We are in such a beautiful and powerful shift right now that when we allow ourselves to be in that place of releasing, right? Releasing anything and everything that doesn't have any connection with where we're going from that place and that space of we know that we want to become, or we know that we are wanting to realize in terms of our dreams. You have to understand that the time is now, right? There is no other time. We don't even know what we're guaranteed with in this lifetime. So the time to act is now. That was one of the messages in the card. I'll also take a picture of the card and the message and put it below. So if you ask yourself these questions and you allow yourself to be in your true divine feminine power, there is nothing in your way. The only thing in your way is you, right? And sometimes we don't like to admit that, but it's the damn truth, right? So when you ask yourself these questions and you get the answers, it's up to you to then act on them now, right? Not someday, not when you feel like it, not when you're ready. It's like we're never really fully ready. That's why these actions are so important and so powerful. And so with this moon energy flowing through us to release everything that's within and around us that's not serving us to step into that next level, when we act from our true heart center, from our true soul inspired state, everything that we do is in divine alignment. And that's what we want to live, right? We want to live and experience divine alignment so we have joy and bliss and peace and acceptance and love, and we value ourselves, and we're living a life that we are meant to experience fully, okay? Because everything that you desire is already meant for you, that it's not outside of you, it's not somewhere else, it's not in another lifetime. It is here right now, and it's meant to be honored and fulfilled in this lifetime. So that is what I want you to answer when it comes to these inner questions. Again, I'll put them below. And then once you get there, what I want you to do is make a list of what you're releasing, right? So you're going to have these answers. So what is it that you're releasing right now during this full moon? And that's where you're going to take that piece of paper and you're going to write these out. You can take a picture of it. You could write it twice. You can keep one. But I want you to put those things that you're releasing so that you can realize your dreams by relying on your own inner strength, that they're washed away, right? So you sit them under the full moon, you trust that the moon is washing them away, you set the intention of then this is what my dream realized is. And so that's the last piece, is what is, or what are those dreams that are realized, right? What are they? If they have come to fruition, what are those? Because in this next 90 days, you are going to be creating these dreams in your reality, right? Like I said, we are at August 15th, November 15th, is 90 days from now. And where are you going to be in realizing these dreams, right? Are you just going to let them go? Are you not going to honor them? Are you going to say there's too much in your way? Or are you going to actually take the actions and act on them now from that soul-inspired active place so that you can experience what's meant for you, okay? So again, the last piece is what is the dream realized? What does it look like? What are you doing? You know what your dreams are, right? You don't have to think hard about this. This is like exciting and awesome, and it should just feel really, really, really fucking good, right? So what is the dream realized, or has, when it's come to fruition, what are the dreams? And then writing those out. And then you set that intention, right? Okay, these are the dreams that I'm bringing into my manifested reality. And I would love to see that you then, and maybe I'll do this with you next week, create almost like a 90-day soul inspired strategy, okay? Because that's really fun to do. It's like listening to our intuition, but also making sure that we're taking action, because again, the time is now, right? We don't have any guarantee of any other time. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Take this in, do the meditation again. If it feels like something that's calling you, sit under the full moon tonight. I'm going to be floating in my pool and just like letting myself be cleansed and washed of all of the things that need to let go right now. It's definitely a new energy that we're in, and it feels really good in August compared to the last 2 months. So use that energy, right? Use the power that is happening, get in your divine femme power, and then create what you want in your reality. And in 90 days from today, literally, if you want to be experiencing the most epic experience ever of your life that is truly transformational and healing, and something you will carry with you for the entire rest of your life, and then come into the end of the year like, oh my God, my life is freaking amazing. Bali is starting in 92 days. So again, I'll be flying over the ocean right now in 3 months from today. If you want to be there, reach out to me. You can get in now for only $500 deposit. If you do PayPal financing, you get 6 months to pay nothing. You get up to a year before you have to pay it off. There's so many options. And if your heart and your soul are calling you to say, it's time, right? It's time to step into this new place that I want in my life. It's time to create more awesome experiences for myself, to experience life fully, to come together, to let loose, to let my inner child and my wild woman inside be free. and just really feel that sensation of like, wow, this is what life is about, right? I really am here on purpose and for a purpose. And there's a huge give back piece where you will feel, you know, I guess the word is more purposeful on that day of giving back to the women in the village there. So if that's calling to you, I'm dropping the link below. I'll put the comment section with the picture of the card, with the message of the card, and then also with the internal questions to ask yourself. So again, the time is now. Where are you going to be 90 days? Hopefully you're flying over the ocean with me on your way to Bali, because it is going to be the most epic and transformational experience ever that I've hosted in the past 10 years. And this is your invitation to say yes to you, because you absolutely deserve it. And it is, again, something that you will have with you for the rest of your entire life. All right. Have an amazing full moon. If you need to do the replay, go back and watch. I love you, and Sat Nam.